Tony.
Tony, okay. And you guys are...
In Sycamour.
Sycamour, okay.
From Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Okay. Right on. So what do you do in Sycamour?
I sing.
Okay.
Yeah, and I scream.
And you scream? Okay, so you guys are both vocalists. So you do that tag team thing.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So what is Sycamour?
Sycamour is a band. Well, it's on bass level, we're a band.
Make music.
Yeah, we do that. We like to party.
Wear sweet clothes.
We're cool on stage.
Yeah, try to look cool on stage without making fools of ourselves.
Okay.
It's a really broad question.
Yeah, terrible question to follow that up with. What do you guys sound like?
What do we sound like? See, it's getting easier for me. That used to be like a really kind of like, oh, I don't know kind of question.
It's different for me now because like the EP and the album.
Oh
like,
yeah.
What do we sound like? You can say something for the EP and for the album. It's like,
but okay, well, what people may have heard right now a lot is kind of more I don't know, kind of still pretty metalcore-y. But I mean, I've always been black, so but there's always been an element of that in the music. But a lot of what we're doing more realistically now is a lot more kind of is a lot more cleanly infused, I guess. You know, okay. We try to bring all of our influences into what we're doing. So I mean, there's a heavy element to things, but we try to not make it so overbearing. Even though people like to call that out, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you're a metal band. It's like, no, not really.
I'd say a less generic heavy too, and a less metalcore-y pop.
Okay.
More mainstream pop and like weird metal.
Okay.
Yeah, some funk, some R&B.
So you have a radio-friendly, marketable sound that has the heavy in it as well.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were talking about influences. Like, what is it? You know, what are bands that influence you guys?
First one that comes to mind, like, anytime anyone asks me about a band, like who's the band that you like, or like favorite band or influence band, it's always Panic at the Disco for me.
Okay.
Panic, and then the first band I ever listened to really was Coheed, so we have a progressive element to our music too. What do you think?
Linkin Park. Panic at the Disco is my favorite band.
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy.
Okay. It's like bands. Pretty much anything that has like a good vocalist and is like catchy.
Okay.
And still like aggressive. That's kind of that's like the bread and butter, is like aggressive but catchy. I don't know. You feel like you were listening to a lot of like kind of more aggressive music and you're like, this isn't like...
It's not catchy
It's
at
just
all.
only aggressive. Like there's no style at all.
It's kind of how Between the Buried and Me. Like, you know, that's a band that you have a high respect for, but you can't listen to it too much because it's just like the same thing. Yeah, after a while.
Okay, turn it off now.
Alright, cool. So how long have you guys been around?
We've been a band for about 5 years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. We started in high school, so we've had a pretty consistent core lineup for the most of the time, yeah.
Okay.
Which is cool. A lot of bands nowadays are just like people from different corners just come together. We've just been at it since we were kids.
Okay. Where do you guys usually play? Play around?
Anywhere. Anywhere that wants to pay the money.
Okay, so recently you guys just got signed to Hopeless Records.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so how's that working out for you?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, thus far, I mean, it's a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of work right now. Yeah. It's not a lot of people. I feel like get the idea like, oh, they're signed now, so it's just like you get lifted up on like a mattress and carried. But I mean, really, it's just more people with a better understanding of what you need to be doing, and they're gonna let you know what you need to be doing.
Yeah. We basically graduated middle school now, and we're high school freshmen.
Okay.
Trying to make it to seniors.
That's how it goes.
We might drop out.
That's actually a really good way of describing it. So since you've been on like Hopeless, you guys have recently released a music video, and like who shot it, and like, you know, what's going on with that?
Brandon Keller.
Okay.
Is the name of our director. He's a friend, not someone who you might know about before watching our music video. We're pretty stoked on it. It was our first music video, so it was pretty much a new thing for everyone. You know what I mean? I mean, Brandon's been doing video for a while, but he doesn't. I don't think he had any like music video experience under his belt before that. It's for Renaissance, which is a good example of what we actually kind of sound like now, as opposed to the rest of the stuff on the EP. What we did was a re-release of the EP that we released on our own in 2012.
Okay.
And then we just added 2 new songs to it. And the 2 new songs are really kind of just our way of bridging, like, well, this is what you're going to hear on the album. Like, it's not, People seem to dig it, though.
That's sweet. Okay, so you've got this under, you got a music video under your belt, you've got Hopeless, whatever, you know, like bringing you into the fold. Yeah. So, what are you guys looking forward to for this year?
Tours.
Yeah.
Anybody you can announce yet, or?
When's this coming out?
We'll probably direct this out in the next couple of weeks. So.
Next couple of weeks. We're going out with.
You might as well say it. I don't see what reason.
Like, what happens if we say it? Like, nothing really. We're going out with Outline in Color.
Okay.
Which is cool. They're really sick. I think they're independent still. If they're not, unless they just recently signed, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But they're a sweet band.
Okay.
We're out with them and In Directions, who we toured with before.
Okay.
And they're on In Vogue.
Yeah. And then we got the headliner coming up, and.
Well, yeah, but this is gonna come out after that.
We leave on the 3rd.
Whatever. When's the headliner?
13th.
Yeah.
13th.
Well, it's a co-headliner.
Okay.
With My Heart to Fear and Brightwell.
Brightwell?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's that at?
Here, Cleveland, Illinois, which strangely is the place that I was born in. Like the city that I was born in is where we're playing. Wisconsin and Kalkaska, Michigan.
Okay. Midwest.
Kind of Midwest thing, whatever. Okay, cool. You guys planning anything like real big for the fall? Like hoping for
trying. That's that's the name of the game. Like I said, it's like I said, it's a lot of work, and that's kind of where we're looking right now. Most of the stuff that's going on this summer is stuff that was taken care of before we announced signing. So it's like we have to really look towards the fall for what we're doing. That's we're figuring out release dates and that kind of thing for the record and stuff. So hopefully those all line up and.
Okay, so it's going to be a full length coming out soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're working on that.
Yeah, when do you think that's going to come out?
Well, the funny thing is I have the official release date. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it.
Say Q3?
Quarter 3. Yeah, no, we're coming up on it pretty soon.
Okay, so it'll be out probably this summertime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty soon.
Yeah, well, that's easy enough to say.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, I'm trying to think of, so in closing and stuff, whatever, what would you guys say, band-wise, whatever, like, hey, come check me out, whatever, this is, what we're into, like, what would you suggest people to do?
Well,
I don't know if I really understand the question.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, well, our website is it's not sycamour.com, it's The Heartwood. That's the HEART wood.com.
Why is it The Heartwood?
The Heartwood is what we use to refer to anyone that has ever given us any kind of support. We write musically with an overarching story in line, and in that story, the Heartwood is a rebel movement. So essentially, it's what's the word? It correlates in that way.
Okay.
I mean,
go on with that. Like, what is that? What do you mean by that? Like, this is, how did that come around?
I don't.
We were pretty much looking for a thing to call our fans.
Okay.
And it sounded cool. I was just Googling trees, and I just looked at a diagram of a tree. Okay. It's the innermost part of a tree called a heartwood. There's more behind what it actually is,
but I mean, aside from that though, I didn't. As far as the story goes, I didn't start writing the story just because we wanted something.
It fit into the story after we found out about it.
Everything kind of correlates like that. It's all whether we start with it or it comes in and then we add it in. It's all kind of just the creative process.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, everything's on that website. Anything that we're going to be doing is on that website. Yeah, I mean, if I found pretty much anyone that likes anything heavy likes us for for whatever reason. I don't know if that sounds alien. It's just I don't know. Like I said, I feel like usually if anyone has any complaint about heavy music, it's that it's too monotonous or that it's redundant, and we kind of are good at not doing any of that. We're really good at taking all of our different tastes and influences and really trying to find a way to mold them. So I mean, usually what I get from people is, I don't normally like this, but I like you guys. So I mean, I don't know, just check it out.
Alright, cool.